For some ways to save money, it's time to file your taxes. Everybody loves this time of year. There are places that you can do it for free, though. Executive Editor of Consumers Checkbook, Kevin Brasler, joins us this morning. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning.
So first up, tips for preparing your taxes and way to prepare them for free.
Yeah, so most taxpayers now have free filing options. One is available directly through the IRS. It's called IRS Direct File. It's a new-ish program. It's available in 25 states, including Illinois, but not Indiana. And essentially, if you make for an individual, less than $200,000 a year, or a couple less than $250,000 a year, and you take the standard deduction, you worked the entire year in Illinois, you had reportable income, so this isn't very good for self-employed people or gig workers, but you can file directly with the IRS and not pay. It's free, and also they'll help you prepare your state return. We really encourage people to use this. It's a new program. There's been some questions as to whether or not it's going to be around next year or even through this year. Elon Musk recently tweeted that they were deleting this department, but it is still available right now. I think it's something that, in terms of what the IRS has done, they've built a great site, a great bit of software here for people to use, so you don't have to go to these commercial tax prep software companies and pay them to file your return.
And if you are self-employed or a gig worker, what are your options?
You still have other options out there. Unfortunately, you are going to have to pay someone to do your taxes or pay for tax prep. The tax prep industry also has free programs. It's called Free File. It's also something you can find these companies through the IRS's website. And basically, though, for those programs, it's similar. You have to take the standard deduction. You have to have reportable income, things like that. There's different income qualifications that are lower. It's usually people that make $70,000 or less. So basically, if you have a simple return, you can use those programs for free also. And TaxCut and H&R Block also have free filing options, again, for very simple returns, though.
And what is the VITA program, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance? Is that part of that, or is that something separate?
That's something for low-income people. You can actually get one-on-one help to do your taxes through that program. It's a free program. There are also programs out there for members of the military. There are programs out there for older adults. So again, especially if you have a relatively simple return, but even direct file that can calculate the child tax credit, the earned income credit. You can deduct your student loan interest there. So there are a lot of free options out there. Just know now that you don't necessarily have to pay someone to do your return. I will say one last thing. Don't just go online and search for free tax preparation.
Yes, yeah,
there are so many scam artists out there these days, and there's so much fraud occurring in this world that is really important. Fortunately, if you go to the IRS's website, I think it's irs.gov, and it's like free tax, but go directly to the IRS website, and from there they'll list your options.
So
they list
it says that .gov on
They'll tell you where the direct file website is. They'll tell you who their trusted partners are for free filing. They'll tell you how to get in touch with VITA and these other programs.
I think we have a graphic here of some of the websites here. If we could go ahead and put this up here, I want to get your thoughts. If you could just maybe pick out one or two that stand out to you. These are all vetted.
So this is a different story, but we pulled together, my staff and I pulled together, apps and websites we use a lot that we really like, that help consumers save money or avoid trouble. So camel.com, it's a lot to say on the air. That's
memorable, though.
It's a website that tracks price histories on Amazon. So you can go on there and see, is this thing really a good deal that I'm being offered? This is about the lowest price it sold for in the last 6 months on Amazon. Gives you an idea as to whether or not you're paying at the top of the range or the bottom of the range in terms of what Amazon's charged.
So this is more than just tech stuff. This is just consumer.
This is not even tech stuff.
Okay,
this is
these are other.
new,
we switched gears here. Sorry
we
about
switched
that.
gears.
That's good. Yeah, that's fine though. Hey, people want to save money though.
Yeah.
So, all right.
A few others, cashbackmonitor.com. There's all these different websites out there that give you rebates when you shop through their portal, like Rakuten and all these. The offers from each of those websites is different. Cashback Monitor, it tracks all of them. So if you want to book a hotel with Hyatt, who is giving you the biggest rebate for doing that. CertifiKid, that basically it looks at products. It tries to kind of weed out all the lousy products that are out there.
There's some scary ones out there, yeah.
And there's also just stuff that, like people buy this all the time and then no one uses it. So it just kind of helps that.
Hey, I'm going to take a screenshot of that one real fast.
What was GetHuman? What was that one?
GetHuman's an interesting one. It's hit or miss.
Okay.
But what it does is it lists phone numbers. These days you can't find phone numbers.
So you can actually talk to a human being?
That's the idea, that it will put you through the that it not only will it give you a phone number for a company that may not list one online, but it will tell you, it'll give you prompts like when you call, hit 0, or say representative right away, or don't say anything. Wait until that thing ends and hit 3 and then say representative. It tries to get you to a human being as quickly as possible.
Here's another topic that's been in the news quite a bit lately, grocery discounts here, and specifically digital discounts.
Digital discounts. I hate these things. So I think most people are familiar with club cards, where you had to sign up for this thing and you had to put in your phone number at checkout or whatever to get any of the sale prices. Supermarkets are increasingly taking that one step further, and basically they're saying, if you want the lowest price on these select items, you have to create an account with us. You have to log in advance.
Yes, that is obnoxious.
You have to scan the code, the barcode with your phone, or select the item before you check out to get this lower price. Basically, it's digital discrimination. That's one problem. That if you're older adults often don't have smartphones. My dad doesn't have a smartphone. He's not going to do this. And also people who are disadvantaged, economically disadvantaged. They're, the people who need this the most, need these savings the most, often aren't able to take advantage of these discounts. And for a while, the supermarkets were saying, well, you just have to ask at checkout or go to customer service and we'll do it. That's hit or miss now. A lot of these stores won't do it. But a bigger problem really is that they don't work. We're hearing a lot of complaints from people who go to Jewel, which is owned by Albertsons, that chain, and others, where they jump through all these dumb hoops to get this lower price, and then at checkout it doesn't work. We talked to one customer service manager who said, this is all I do all day, is make price adjustments because the things don't work. But the bigger problem really is that they're making it overly complicated now to get the lowest price. And it's confusing. There's like 2 different sale prices on the shelf, and people don't know that they have to do these things to get the other one. And so what happens is a lot of people, like me, I'm not fooling with this. It's just too much trouble. And I think that's really the idea, right? Now they don't have to give the lowest price to everyone, but they can advertise and make it seem like it's a great price. They can suck you in with these loss leaders, but not many people are taking advantage of them. And even when they do want to take advantage of them, they're not able to because the thing doesn't work.
Right.
So thank you for putting up with my rant.
I felt like it was a good rant. Every time we have you on, you're very direct.
I like that.
And you get right to the point, and that's appreciated. Thank you very much.
Go to checkbook.org/WGN/free. Content will be free until April 20th. Kevin, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks again, Kevin. Appreciate the tips. All right.